You hungry little one? He takes it so gently. And you want some too? There you go. Oh, he caught it in mid-flight. How about you? Do you want some? Ready, Cookie? You gonna catch it? Oh, well done. Oh, sorry, am I ignoring you? Throw some over there for the little birds. I'll try and keep the little birds and the big birds separate, otherwise the big birds just eat everything. Where's the rest of you today? Oh, a crow just landed in the tree up there. There he is. You want something too, little one? There you go. Now, I just put food out for the cockatoos, and this Corella came and chased them away. Go away. It's the cockatoos' food. Yeah. All right, Cocky, come back. Come on. You can come back now. Can you come back, Cocky? G'day, guys. Welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. How are you? I'm good. Hope you're all good too. Now, the last spin pour that I did a 4 compartment. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 compartments. So I'm going to have a play with that today. I've got my canvas just sitting on my cake turntable. It's just, the canvas is just a little bit bigger, so it actually fits in there nicely. And yeah, it doesn't really move when I spin it. I mean, obviously, if you spin it really fast, it might sort of do that, but that's as far as it can go because it's kind of wedged. So I'll just put it evenly. You can see it there. Right, so that's it. Now, last time I covered my canvas with black first, and then I couldn't put this back up here. So let's do the opposite today. I am going with, ooh, some interesting colours. I don't know if it's going to work. I'll show you. Look. Grey. Green. Black and orange. And white. What do you think? You think that'll work? Oh, I don't know. But anyway, that's the order I want to put them in. So I'll get started layering. I'm using a mixture of glue, Floetrol and water. I put the grey one in the end there. Whoa. The only problem is that these compartments, they're not all the same size, which is a real pain. I mentioned that in my previous video, that the people that make these, I don't think they realize that us as acrylic pourers really want them to be the same size, because now I've got more in this, well, more black and less grey, and you know, they're going to run out at different times. So we need to talk to them. All of you people who buy these split cups, we need to talk to the people that make them, the 3D printers. And just say, look, we need them to be the same size, hold the same amount. I think this middle one's the biggest of all of them. It's just a shame. I bought 2. I bought a 4 compartment, which I probably shouldn't have because I've already got a 4 compartment. I just got it on eBay. A 4 and a 5. So yeah. think they were about $40. I think they cost, oh, what they cost me $40 each or $40 for the two. Oh, I can't remember now. Anyway, there's our orange. Oh, yeah, guys, I've stuffed it up because I forgot the green. Oh, I wanted the grey, then the green. Oh. And because it was sitting here, I reached over and I got that instead. All right, I'm just going to have to do it this way. It's not what I wanted, but never mind. I wanted the green next to the grey. I should stop talking so much and concentrate on what I'm doing. Now I'm angry with myself. I mixed up all that paint, made up new medium. Oh, and now I've gone and messed it up. Well, what can you do? Let's put the green on the end here. There's not going to be as much green. I might actually put a little bit of... Whoa, it's spinning. It's freaking me out. I'm going to put the rest of this green on top of that black. Just to even it up a little bit. What else have I got? I'm going to pour a little bit of the grey on top of the orange. See, that's the biggest compartment, that one in there in the middle. So it still looks only 3/4 full. I actually do want to do a pour where I layer each compartment. All right, so that's done. Now I'll move that, and I'm going to put my flood coat on, just a black. So the green that I was using is this one. It's called Viridian. They're all the Mont Marte paints. And then there's black and white, and then this one's just called orange. And I made the grey, obviously. It's just white with a little bit of black. So the flood coat here is 2 parts of my pouring medium to 1 part paint to make it thinner, and my other colours are 1 part pouring medium to 1 part paint. It's I was going to say it's the same thickness as my acrylic pouring when I do my for my cells, but it's not. It's thicker. It's my usual, like, quite a big mound on a mound. All right, let's just give that a bit of a spin. Woo! Now I'll try and do this quickly. I'm just going to get to the edges, and then I'm going to finger paint the sides, which is always messy. But I've got my cloths this time, so I can wipe my gloves. So for this background, I did 80 grams of pouring medium and 40 grams of paint. Well, actually, no, I used 30 because the black's always a bit thicker than the other colours. Now, I'm just going to pull some paint over the edge and just rub that like that. It's much faster than trying to put it on with a palette knife. Make sure you go over your little corner there. You guys having fun watching me do these? I'm having fun doing them. It's a little bit tricky though. Like, when I'm doing it, I'm thinking, oh, do I need to spin faster with this spinner? Do I need to do my rings bigger? Do I need to do them smaller? You know, how fast do I spin? I don't know. Like, there's so many variables which are going to give you different effects. And the only way to, to see how it's going to work is to do them. But maybe I should start on smaller canvases. I've got smaller ones. And then I can test all those theories. Let me just get the black paint off my hands. Now I'm going to use my little palette knife again just to smooth everything. Oh, you know what? Last time I said I wanted to keep some black. Let me just going to smooth that and just take a little bit for my edges. When I finish pouring, if I need to just fill in a little bit of a corner with some black, then I've got some left. I said to you last time I did it, I think, oh, I must keep a little bit of black. Didn't I? I did. Okay, so there it is. All right, I think I'm good. We're all smoothed over. Because sometimes I want to keep some black on the corners. But then the puddle that I pour is thicker, so you can see like a ridge there, and then, you know, I want to just fill it in with more black to bring it up to the same height. Do you understand what I mean? Does that make sense? But I mean, it dries all flat, but it just looks as if it's different levels when I start. Okay, I've got my cup. I'll come around this side so that you can see me pour. Am I still taping? Yes. Right, now because they're all different levels, I'm just going to do that. See if I can, oh no, it's not going to work. Try and get them all to come out at once. This is the reason I don't like these. I should go to someone and get them to make it to my instructions. Then I can get them all the same size. Anyway, let's just go. We'll just pour and see what happens. All right. Now I need to get nice and close. If you don't get close enough, your circles are kind of wobbly. I hope I don't get a cramp in my hand this time. I'll try bigger circles. So I'm getting as close as I can. It's kind of doing like a ribbon on itself. Oh, here comes the orange. So yeah, I'm doing it like closer and probably bigger rings. Just looks like a ring pour at the moment. It doesn't look as if I'm getting any effects. I probably need to move my hand a little bit. Oh no, there we go, starting to. I think I am probably moving my hand a little bit. I'm probably not in the middle anymore because it's really hard to like stay in one spot. Oh, I'm loving these colors though. Trying to keep my hand that's doing the rings in one spot, but doesn't always work that way, and I'm trying not to drop it either. Imagine if I dropped it. Oh my gosh, that went through my head before. Don't drop it. Okay, so now I've got this swirl, and you can see how the black has gone all the way around. And now I'm thinking, do I cut across? See, I don't want to, I'm going to sort of cut across here where this black line is. Let's see if I can cut across it. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but that's what I was going to do. As I said, there's lots of experimenting that I want to do. Like, what happens if you just keep your hand in one spot? What happens if you go down and then back up again? And I don't know, like there's so many different things you could do. Okay, this is when my hand's starting to shake now. I'm just going to help, give a little helping hand to my hand. And also if your mix is a little bit thicker on one of them and a bit thinner on the other, you're going to get different effects as well. Now the previous one that I did, I used, you know, that one with the yellow and the magenta, the really bright one with the little blue flicky things. I used 400 grams because I had 4 colors, so I did 50 grams of pouring medium, 50 grams of paint, so I had 400 grams. This one, because there's 5 colors, I just did the same. I did 50 grams of pouring medium, 50 grams of paint, but it's 500 grams. Oh, my hand's shaking. I gotta stop. Right, so this one's got a little bit more paint in it. Where's my orange? Orange? Where are you? Oh, where did I have the green? See, I had the green in the end, didn't I? See, that's what I didn't want. I would have preferred black in the center there. Whichever color you have on your end is sort of the more dominant color. So, I mean, that was totally my fault. I stuffed it up, but I would have preferred to be black there. Anyway, let's stretch it out and see if we can see some orange. See, the previous one, my blue wasn't very dominant. Maybe it's the middle color that's not very dominant. We'll see. Again, experimenting. I'm just going to give that a quick torch. So at the moment, the outside colors are really standing out, and the one that was in the middle isn't really standing out. So maybe I've learnt from that. Oops, torch doesn't want to turn off. Maybe I've learnt from that. And the color that I want more dominant, don't put in the middle. Those 2 outside ones seem to be more dominant. But that's okay. So I've learnt from that. If I want orange to show through, maybe I need to put the orange on the outside. Righto. So obviously this is the section that I love. That, not so much. So let's do a bit of a spin. See, I never like this end here, so I might move that down. These little ones in the center, I always like to keep those. So we'll just move this around a little bit. Don't be scared to move it a little bit. Just be careful not to move it too much. And I like to spin it in the same direction each time. I don't think it's a good idea to change direction because if everything's going one way and making nice little points, you don't want to go the opposite way. I don't think so anyway. Is my orange showing through yet? Let's take this down because I don't want to really tip any more off my side if I can help it. Let's go slowly. As I said, I don't want to lose too much of this. I love that. Again, I don't mind these black bits here. There's a blob there that I need to get that blob off. And this bit here, that can go. I don't like that. So let's tip this way. Get the weight of the paint to go down there. And hopefully that corner can kind of spin off a little bit. Ooh, that's looking pretty. Wow. All right, I don't know. Now, this is where I always get stuck. Do I want to leave this white ring here? And to me, it's, well, no, not really. Because I don't like having it like all the way around like that. I prefer to have it broken. So that little black corner, I like that. I'm going to put some black paint on that. This is why I've kept the black, you see. So now it's the same thickness, I guess. I just wish I didn't have a big green center. Oh well. I did want green in it. I move things down this way. Take some of that green off there and take some of this white off here. So let's go. I need to bring the weight of the paint back to the middle, and then I'm going to move it. It's just because I don't want my middle shrinking up. I'm going to go that way a little bit more. No, back to the middle first. just got to watch your composition. Always maybe bring it back to the middle and then change direction so that you don't lose too much of your composition. Okay, that's okay. Come back. Oh, my orange is opening up a little bit now. I'm just bringing that down towards where my thumb is. And I'm going to go, I'll put it there so that you can see. I want to take that white, bit of that white stripe off down the bottom there. And I don't really want to spin it because I don't want to lose this bit that's closest to me. So I'm just being careful where I take off now. That's better. Can you see what I mean about not leaving that big yellow, that big white stripe across the top there? I didn't like that. I think I need to take a little bit more off that end if I can. Again, I don't want to ruin, no, I'm going to ruin my composition, because what's going to happen is this bit in the middle is going to like shrink up and change. So I'm just going to call it done unless I can get the weight back to the middle a little bit. No, see, the weight of the paint's still here. So if I go that way, it's just going to elongate that. I actually want to get the weight of the paint here to move that down, but I don't think I can do that. No, there's no, I'll just leave it. I don't want to ruin it. I really like it, actually. I like that composition, even though I've got a big green blob in the middle. Now have a look at, looking at the composition. We've got the white that comes here, and then we've got the white that comes there. So that kind of balances that. That's why I was thinking I'd like to take a little bit more off here. But, you know, it doesn't have to be matchy-matchy. It really doesn't. And I've got a blob there. So what do you think? Considering all that orange I put in there, you can't really see it. Got little bits shining through. It's just a shame I didn't put my green next to my grey. Because over here, see, we've got black and grey together. I didn't want that. Oh, I'm just talking too much when I was getting set up, that's why. Right, let me have another look at it. I'm going to give it a quick spin. I just want to take a little bit off there. Just a quick spin. How's that? Didn't ruin anything? And again, I've got a blob in here, which is, no. See, sometimes it's best just to leave them. I'm probably the only one that can notice that there's a blob. See, that got a little bit off there. That's good. I wonder if I can take a little bit more off. I'm just being pedantic now, aren't I? All right, no, let's just leave it. Let's leave it. I've got a little tiny bit of black there, a little bit of black there, a little bit of black there. That's got some stripies. All right, I'm happy with that. I am. Let me just run my little stick underneath. And that'll catch all the paint that's on the side. The sides are really pretty. When I take you down for a close-up, just remind me, I'll show you the sides. Oh, I was really looking forward to doing these colours, but this green in the centre has just thrown me. I guess I could look at it as a positive and go, wow, that's really out there and different and pretty, having that green in the centre, hey? Because normally I've got black in the centre. So let me turn my ring light off. Oh, it looks kind of turquoise through here. Let's go around. Oh, now you can see the orange a bit. Hey, look at that. See that white overhead light? My camera's trying to focus on that. Actually, maybe turquoise would have been better because it actually looks nicer through my screen because I used blue. Yeah, turquoise. Turquoise would have looked better. Oh, look at that. It's like it's glowing. The white, we've got the little white tips. I need to, no, this light's doing my head in. I'll move around here so we don't see that light because my camera's trying to focus on it. Look at that little one sitting there in that ocean of blue green, all by its little self. I'll just take you for a little pan up here. So depending on how thick your mix is will kind of determine what your points look like. If they're really pointy or maybe if they're more stumpy. See the black's a little bit more stumpy there. And look at this middle, look at that wispy white. How pretty is that? And then here, look at that. The orange and the white together there. That kind of looks like a whale, doesn't it? A whale's mouth under there. It's really pretty. That's where my blob of unmixed paint is. But see, keep your mix nice and thick and you can see your lines, your definition of your lines. You can see them. Oh, I was going to show you the sides, wasn't I? No, let's have a look at the sides. And I don't need to move around. I can just spin it to show you the sides. Look at that. Really pretty, hey? So you're having fun watching me do these? Now I've got paint on my fingers. Let me know if there's a colour scheme that you'd like me to try. If it's not too out there, I'll give it a go. Or if it's something I really don't like, I probably won't do it, but I'm open to suggestions. Oh, now my hand's getting crampy again. All right, thanks for watching. I'll leave it there. I'll see if I can, when I take my photo, if I can get the correct colour because it's, as I said, it's showing more of a turquoise through here. And I like it that way. That would be the upside. Oh, my hand's got the shakes. All right. Love you and leave you. Thanks for watching. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe and share and do all that good stuff. Hit the little notification bell because a lot of people haven't been getting notifications lately. So just do it again and hopefully it'll work and you'll get your notifications when I put up another video. All right. See you all real soon. Bye for now.